What's up, YouTube? It's Anthony Castillo with you guys. So another talk. So this one is, there's a framework that I want to kind of look deeper in with. It's called cognitive instrumental initiatives. Oh man, that's a big one, isn't it? So cognitive instrumental initiatives. What exactly is that? I know that we get a lot of, as you can hear all this right now going on, we get a lot of reactions, okay? Especially when technological devices are happening, especially when people create videos, right? We put up as soon as someone push play on a video, there's like this emotional reaction, okay? Keep in mind, I'm in a very small town, ended up moving somewhere else, but I don't know what's going on. I really genuinely don't know the state of mind of how reactions continue to react this way, especially as a person is making a video, for YouTube purposes. But it's there, I think it's there. Person doesn't, it's usually the limbic system that's happening, in the emotion, limbic system, if people don't know what that is. There's often a dysregulation. But the reason why I'm saying this right here now is because this cognitive instrumental initiative, if you don't realize the instrumental music that we listen to, there's a suffix to the word instrumental, right? Mental, right? Instrumental. So as a person that doesn't necessarily watch TV a lot, I know that there's been a wealth of research that indicates that TV is a primary indicator for a lot of possible mental health disorders or something. I don't know, honestly, but as a person like myself that doesn't watch a lot of TV, can basically get the health benefits from not watching a lot of TV. Either I want to read a book, or maybe listen to a podcast, or watch one of these videos and put the screen down so I'm not noticing the person's expression. But I guess as we move forward, especially with spirituality, because the spiritual aspect of things in our body are telling us something all the time. They're telling us that we need to listen to our bodies. We need to listen to what it's telling us. I know in my previous talk about, I really wish I could not have to always be on YouTube, or have to express myself, or imagine a world without YouTube. Imagine that, a world without YouTube. How would our world and our state, what would the cognition be? Where would we be at in this world? We have no idea. But unfortunately, that's kind of the issue that keeps on going on in our world, is that we're almost like detached by ourselves, our emotions, especially with talking over the phone. I mean, who's talking to a phone? Like me right now, even me speaking, as I'm being honest, I'm talking to a phone. I'm not talking to nobody. But in my consciousness, I'm thinking I have to talk to a phone for other people to know too how to process what they're going through. And so yeah, cognitive instrumental initiatives. I guess may not make sense, but our cognition, what we're thinking, what we're doing, how we're implementing change. If people want to change, people don't want to change. We don't have to change people. And this is just for educational purposes. I am just a person that's like to, do research and just look into more about spiritual aspects and how a person can, move forward in life with the type of encouragement without being bombarded with cherry picking doctrine, for instance. If you've never heard of that type of term, I know some businesses, they do that. There's been research on this concept of cherry picking, cherry picking resources, or cherry picking scriptures. I'm not a pastor. So for those of you that, you know, have a frame of mind that believe in specific doctrine, I respect it. However, you know, when someone is on a repetitiveness of just believing in one specific doctrine constantly, I mean, that's when you know that the body's trying to tell someone something that it's not healthy anymore. You know, it gets to a point where it's like a person is stuck at just sticking to one doctrine their whole life and not pulling through. But anyways, guys, I wanted to leave you with that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the channel. Remember, this is more of just for educational purposes. It's not here to give not even advice, but just like, how can we express ourselves? How can we move forward in life and take notice of what we're doing and take notice of how we're showing up every day, you know, in our jobs and our projects, or our, you know, our day-to-day interactions as well. Anyways, cognitive instrumental initiatives. What does that mean? I'm gonna leave it for you guys to understand that yourselves, because no one can ever tell you exactly how to interpret something. But yeah, remember to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.